As I've said on previous episodes, you don't F with the music industry as a startup. You get their explicit permission before you do anything.
Yes.
And you use royalty-free generic stuff with a signed contract if you're going to do anything, so that you don't get into problems. The lawsuit claims Suno pirated music by downloading tracks from YouTube and then use streaming ripping methods, violating the DMCA. They're contesting it, arguing AI-generated music outputs are new independent creations and that use of copyright music for AI training constitute fair use. It does not. They're going to lose 100%. I'm happy to place a bet with anybody who wants to place a bet. They will settle a major settlement with the music industry. It'll wind up costing them a percentage of their company plus hundreds of millions of dollars, is my guess. So I think they're going to have to give 10% of their company to the music industry, minimum, maybe 20%, to settle this, or they're going to have to give them, $250 million, something gigantic. So this whole amount, if it's true that they trained it, and this is so dumb because when we talk to Mistral on today's episode, they talk about hiring AI training experts. Mm-hmm. Here's what you could do. You could hire musicians if you're Suno with a $2.5 billion valuation. Musicians are not expensive. Go to Tonebase and .com and you'll see the greatest classical musicians performing, and you can hire them to be your tutor for a very modest amount of money. Tonebase, one of our investments, and they do educational training. Really great, awesome if you're trying to teach your kids or yourself how to do classical. But they have like the world's greatest flute player, bass player, guitar player. You get the idea. So you could have a guitar player come in. You could have an entire band. You just go here to 6th Street, hire a band and say, we want you to play these classic songs that are in the public domain. We want you to play all of the different chords. We want you to play the chords in this tempo. And they would just sit there all day for $50 an hour and do it till the cows come home. And you would have a proprietary data set. You could videotape them doing it.
Yeah.
You would have musicians lined up. You could have 5 different guitarists do not blues songs, but the classic blues riffs that are not owned by anybody.
Yep.
You could literally have 5 do it, then have the AI pick which one of the 5 to use, or to make an amalgamation of the 5, drop the worst, do the best, whatever. You can have every possibility. Why would you take the Rolling Stones or Bob Dylan from their labels and treat it? Why? Because people were lazy at the beginning of this, and technologists, they all want to break rules. Please listen to me, folks. Don't break the rules when it comes to copyright. You will get pinched. Squarespace has been a friend and partner of This Week in Startups for over a decade, and it's because they are one of my favorite startups of all time. Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that's going to help you make a beautiful website to help establish your brand online and scale your business with you as you grow. Doesn't matter if you're selling content or a course, but what if you want something super customized? Well, you can use their AI-powered blueprint feature. That works right alongside you as a creative partner. You tell it what vibes you're going for, what the aesthetic is, and it makes something totally beautiful and personalized to you and your business. And new features keep coming from our friends at Squarespace. You remember they did SEO, they've been doing that for a decade. Now they're doing it for AI. Yes, AI search. People are starting with AI, and then you see all those citations. They lead to Squarespace websites because they do AI search optimization. Go to squarespace.com/twist to get 10% off your first website or domain purchase.